Hey guys, welcome back to the part 4 of the series called NIPER Practice MCQs. And today again we will be learning some 5 interesting MCQs. I will be giving you 4 options and you will have to get me the right answer. If you are getting the right answer, that is great. But if not, then learning and growing is a part of life. So, without wasting a time, let us begin. And what I would suggest is try to solve each and every day once one episode of this series, and that will in turn help you to boost your confidence during the examination, and it will also help you in your learning process for NIPER JEE practice. Okay, so yes, then let us begin. Here, the first question is apoptosis is triggered by options are nitric oxide, that is NO, superoxide dismutase SOD, which is also abbreviated as SOD, BCl2, and P53. And here the right answer is P53. So apoptosis is what? It is a programmed cell death, and that is triggered with the help of P53. So the right answer for this is P53. So the second question is buspirone is what? 5-HT1A agonist, dopaminergic antagonist, alpha 2 antagonist, or all. And so here the right answer is all. Okay, buspirone. Buspirone is an anxiolytic drug, a drug which is prescribed in anxiety, and it is that drug which is acting at various receptors like dopaminergic receptors, alpha receptors by blocking them, and it also acts on 5-HT1A as an agonist, that is, it is boosting its effect. So that is how the answer goes. All buspirone is showing all of these things. Now let us move to question number 3. Glucagon like peptide 1 receptor agonist is semaglutide, ripaglinite, glyburide, and glasdegib. Okay, so here the right answer for this is semaglutide. And why semaglutide? Semaglutide is considered to be as a glucagon-like peptide 1 receptor agonist, and it is an antidiabetic drug. Ripaglinite belongs to the class of meglitinides, and glyburide, on the other hand, is a second generation sulfonyl ureas. Okay, what is the other name of glyburide? Other name of glyburide is glibenclamide, and that should be noted off. And the fourth thing is glasdegib. So that is not a diabetic drug, but it is used in cancer. That is, it is used to treat acute myeloid leukemia. And what I would suggest over here is try to learn all the important classifications related to pharmacology, because that will help you to get a good grip on pharmacology subject, and it will also help you to correct this type of MCQs, and this is very basic to be known. So yes, here the right answer is semaglutide. Now the fourth question, which is the configuration of steroidal aglycons in cardiac glycosides? And the options are trans trans trans, trans cis trans, cis trans cis, and cis cis trans. So here as they're talking about the steroidal aglycons, so the right answer for this is cis trans cis. Okay, and that is in turn responsible for the aglycons in case of cardiac glycosides. Now, order of loss of sensory function when local anesthetic is used, and the options are pain to temperature to touch to dip pressure, pain to touch to temperature to dip pressure, temperature to touch to pain to dip pressure, or touch to temperature to dip pressure to pain. It seems to be confusing, but if you are knowing the right pathway of how the loss of sensory function is occurring with respect to the local anesthetic, then it is very easy. And here the right answer is option number A, that is, first of all, pain is lost, then temperature, then touch is lost, and then deep pressure comes. So, yeah, that is it for today, and I hope you enjoyed this 5 MCQs. If you have any doubt with this 5 MCQs or any other specific topic related doubts, or you want to know about some tips to correct Nivergy, then do let me know in the comment box. I'll be looking forward to help you guys there. Till then, stay safe, work hard, and all the best for the exams.